Tom Hanks married his second wife, actress, singer, and producer Rita Wilson, in 1988. As a newlywed, he opened up to Oprah Winfrey on what he thought of his second marriage.
I got lucky. No secrets. It's about winning the lottery. She could have done better.
Not that marriage doesn't come close to being hell in a handbasket sometimes, but we both know that no matter what, we'll be with each other, and we'll get through it. Their worst case of no matter what struck in 2015, when Wilson was diagnosed with breast cancer. Today, Wilson can joke about the dying wishes she made 4 years ago. But wait until you hear the powerful and sad lyrics to her song about being a cancer survivor. Subscribe to Rumour Juice YouTube channel for more insider info from the showbiz world. And let's find out how Hollywood's most stable and friendly couple got through their terrifying ordeal. Rita Wilson's story could have had a grim ending. During one of the routine health checkups, she tested negative for breast cancer. But a friend who had breast cancer insisted that she get a second opinion. The second and third pathologists Wilson consulted confirmed she indeed had cancer. Wilson chose to go public about her experience, to educate others. A second opinion is critical to your health, she said. You have nothing to lose if both opinions match up for the good, and everything to gain if something that was missed is found, which does happen. Supported by her family and friends, Wilson underwent a bilateral mastectomy and reconstruction for breast cancer. Most importantly, her husband Tom Hanks was by her side at all times. The 63-year-old actress has recently recalled how she had the most unimaginable discussion with Hanks, all the while feeling scared, anxious, and overwhelmed with thoughts about her own mortality. So I had a serious discussion with my husband that if anything happens, I wanted him to be super sad for a very long time, she wrote on Instagram. But then she added she'd also like a party, a celebration. That very conversation inspired a song called Throw Me a Party on Wilson's 2019 music album, Halfway to Home. The lyrics go, "So when I'm gone, throw me a party. You should dance as if I was there. Don't be sad or be brokenhearted. Just send your voices up in the air." Tom Hanks was there for his beloved wife during her illness and recuperation. Certainly in 2017, he was also the one to announce to the press that Wilson is now 100% cancer-free. It's like when there's a big rainstorm outside. You bust out the hot cocoa and make sure everyone is comfortable, he commented. And he wasn't speaking metaphorically when he mentioned cocoa. Rita Wilson herself said that this was literally her husband, who helped keep her spirits up in those darker times. Tom and I watched movies. We watched great documentaries. We ate good food, and we did our best to maintain our spirit and be thankful. When Wilson was diagnosed with cancer, she and Hanks had been married for 27 years, and still she was unsure of how he would react to the news. You never know how your spouse is going to react in a situation like this, Wilson said in an interview. I was so amazed, so blown away by the care my husband gave me. It was such a normal, intimate time. The experience has brought them even closer together. Hanks, meanwhile, stressed the utmost importance of having a support system to get one through the rough waves. No one should go through this alone. That not only goes for the person who is carrying it and in bed for a very long time, but there's also the people who love them, Hanks explained. Tom has also been praising his darling wife for her courage. She took on not only the crisis, but also the issues of women's cancers in a way that I thought was extremely brave and beautiful. The couple are now active supporters of various cancer charities. In his latest movie, Tom Hanks plays the kindest, most wholesome, and beloved children's TV host Fred Rogers. This description, kind, wholesome, beloved, perfectly fits Hanks himself.
What would you say about this Tom Hanks fellow? How would you characterize him?
Okay, here's.
Try as you might, you won't find a single story on the internet where the name Tom Hanks appears alongside the word scandal or controversy.
I mean, there's nothing really dramatic about being married for 30 years.
Worst tabloid title ever. They're happy.
Yes,
and they're fine.
Go on, we'll wait.
It just looks like a bad guy, doesn't it? That's
Yeah.
Tough dude.
You do look like a bad guy there.
But that's not to say Rita's cancer was the only storm the couple has been through. The Hanks household is a large one. There's Tom and Rita, Tom's kids from his first marriage, Colin and Elizabeth, Tom's kids with Rita, Chet and Truman, and the youngest Hanks generation, the 3 granddaughters. Both Colin and Chet Hanks have ventured into showbiz. However, while Colin is famous for his roles in movies and TV shows, Chet used to frequently make headlines after his alcohol and drug-fueled adventures. Luckily, it seems the 28-year-old has put his edgy past behind him. Chet credited his baby daughter for saving his life. He also thanked his parents for their support. I love my parents so much, he said in a candid interview. They did a really good job raising me. Good dad, good mom, period. Great dad, great mom. I'm extremely blessed just to have great parents. Let's hope there will be no bad news for the Hanks in the foreseeable future.